Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather here in the ArkLaTex for the next 10 days. Of course, we are beginning to feel that big taste of winter that we've been talking about for a while now as the colder air began moving into the area last night. Right now, temperatures this afternoon, as most of the rain is over for most of the area, those temperatures have kind of settled into the upper 40s to lower 50s, and we probably won't change too much here for the rest of the day today as the clouds continue to gradually decrease from north to south. What we have as far as the weather pattern, zoom this out and you can see where this colder air is coming from, as we do have this basically upper level flow which is going right across the North Pole and sending this very chilly air mass into the eastern half of the country. So we're going to be stuck with some rather chilly temperatures, and of course with eventually the wind becoming more north out of in the upper levels of the atmosphere, that's going to result in dry conditions across the area. Temperatures right now, again, all across the area, mainly in the 40s, a little bit cooler where we still have a few showers. And we do have a freeze watch that is currently in place for East Texas and Northwest Louisiana through the nighttime hours tonight. Freeze warning for these areas further to the north. Here's a look at the most likely low temperatures that we'll see tonight, as well as a possibility of how low we could go. The white numbers represent my forecast for the low temperatures tonight. You can see mid-20s in DeQueen at 25, 27 in Idabel. I think below freezing is a good bet in Texarkana, 30 in Magnolia. Probably low to middle 30s further to the south. The blue numbers represent what the model blend is showing to be the lowest temperature that we possibly could see across the area. So we're going to be even colder tomorrow night and Wednesday night, so go ahead and make those preparations now to prepare anywhere in the ArkLaTex for the likelihood of some freezing temperatures. If you have that plant outside you want to protect, may want to go ahead and do that, unscrew the hoses from the faucets just to get ready for the chilly temperatures that are on the way. Of course, looking at Robin's Theory to Futurecast, what's left of the rain is going to move out, as we will see that continuation of the decrease in clouds as we will become clear across most of the area tonight. Expect lots of sunshine for Halloween tomorrow with highs that will only be in the 50s. Tomorrow night will be even colder as the wind will die down. That will allow temperatures to dip down even colder than what we have in place in the forecast for tonight. And then Wednesday, another rather chilly day with highs with lots of sunshine. Once again, more than likely settling into the 50s across the area. And we're going to stay dry here for the rest of this week and most of next week. Of course, Halloween, trick or treat tomorrow evening. It is going to be rather chilly, as we'll see a clear sky. Temperatures by 8 p.m. likely will dip into the 40s. So obviously that's a Shreveport number, so many of you could be in the middle 40s before it's all said and done. So a very chilly trick-or-treat period for Halloween evening. Longer range, we're going to see the atmosphere modify somewhat as the upper level winds become more southwesterly. By the time we get to the weekend, we should be pretty much back to normal temperature-wise. Highs by the end of the weekend back to the 70s. We'll probably see low 80s at some point early next week. And then there's going to be another disturbance very late next week, which could bring us a shot for some rain by the end of the week. But the next 10 days, for the most part, looking relatively dry according to most longer range models. So your forecast for tonight, expect the clearing trend to continue. It will be rather cold. Again, temperatures will dip into the 20s and low 30s north, where we do have a freeze warning in place, and low to middle 30s in East Texas and Northwest Louisiana. It is possible in spots that we could see temperatures dip below freezing even in these areas. And then tomorrow we'll see plenty of sunshine. We stay rather chilly for Halloween with highs mainly in the mid to upper 50s. Tomorrow 58 in Shreveport, 54 in Texarkana, and 56 degrees in Marshall. 10-day forecast shows that we will see those temperatures warm up back to the 70s. As soon as Friday, lows will be back into the 50s by the end of the weekend, and will likely stay in the 70s for highs all next week, with the lows for the most part staying in the 50s and lower 60s. And notice nothing significant as far as rain once today's rain comes to an end. So cold the theme in our weather pattern for the next couple of days, with freezing temperatures possible, and if not likely, as soon as tonight for a part of the area, and looking likely for most, if not all of the area, tomorrow night and Wednesday night.